And this video is handmade Barbie clothes that I'm making for my granddaughter. This is not a tutorial. I searched YouTube for do-it-yourself Barbie clothes, DIY, and no sew Barbie clothes to get ideas on what to do for these little dolls. I didn't use any particular knitting patterns. I think I used number 8. I know they're really small blue circular knitting needles. I cast it on anywhere from 20 to 24 stitches, and then as I got closer to the waist I decreased the stitches and ended up with 16 to bind off. It gets really tough to do that, so that's why I only knitted 4 doll clothes. The rest of the clothes were made with old socks. Hope you enjoy this video.
Hey, here's my latest venture. Knitting little Barbie dresses. I think this one turned out pretty cool. And I tightened it up enough here so that it won't fall down. And I don't have to put any sleeves on it. I made that one using my little circular needles. My husband picked up a whole bunch of Barbie dolls and Bratz dolls and stuff, but none of them have any clothes. You know, there's 2 that have like these molded plastic clothes on them, but I'm gonna make her a skirt to go over top of this. And where's the other one? Here's Barbie. I think I have some pink yarn, so I'm going to make a skirt to go over this. And he picked these up for our granddaughter. So now she'll have a crap load of Barbies, but it's funny because she walks around and she'll go, "Look, Nana, she's naked." We've been looking for, Barbie clothes, but my gosh, they're expensive unless you can pick them up like, really, really cheap. But I thought, I think I'll make some for her. So that's my latest project, is making, knitting little Barbie dresses and skirts for my granddaughter's Barbie dolls. And I found some things on YouTube that I can like use old t-shirts and stuff to make different kinds of tops and skirts for them. So that's what I'm up to now besides making my t-shirts. Okay, that's it. Bye.
And this is the archer lady. I still don't know her name. My daughter was telling me she's in that movie Brave, but I knitted her a very long dress and made little sleeves in that using finger hole technique, where you drop the stitch and then cast back on the stitch afterwards. You'll have to look on YouTube. I'm not a knitting tutorial person. And then I knitted the one Barbie a nice little pink tutu to go with her molded outfit there. So that turned out really cute. And that's just a cute little tutu. So these are the 3 that I've knitted so far. And I'll let you know when I get done more.
Alrighty. Here is Elsa. And it's a very pale blue-green. So it kind of almost looks like frost. And all I had to make for her was the skirt, because she's got the top molded and the arms are colored and designed. So I just had to make her a skirt. This was the last one that I knitted. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any more knitting. It is really, really hard. Especially when it gets to the top and closing it up, it gets really hard to work with those needles. So that's Elsa. So then I started, I raided my sock drawer and I have a whole bunch of those socks that you get from the hospital that, oh, well, here, they have the grippies on the bottom of them. And I used those, the Bratz doll. So I made her a nice little dress. And with these, I have to use, most of the time I used the adhesive bond. This is for like when you want to do hemming, but you don't want to sew. And on some of the projects, I used liquid stitch. It just depended on what I had to work with. Here's another sock dress. This one's a little crude up at the top, but we'll just pretend she's like hippie Barbie or something. And the back's just glued together. And then I did, let's see, for this Tinkerbell, I only had to do a skirt. So I did her a little skirt. And then the last sock item I did was for the other Tinkerbell. And this like matched her legging colors perfectly. I mean, it's a perfect match. So I made her a nice little dress. And none of these are perfect, but it's fun to do them. It dresses them in something different. So like there's little frayed edges here. They're not perfect, but at least we don't have a bunch of naked Barbies laying around. And this last one, I am probably going to make her something new. I was kind of half thinking of just leaving it this way as like a little mini dress. And I called her the 80s Barbie because the way these turned out on the seams, it looks like she's got those puffy shoulder pads like the girls wore in the 80s. But I have a denim shirt that I've been using for craft projects. So I took that out and I might make her a new dress. I'm not sure. I'll have to see if this one fits little Skipper to be a little longer. Maybe I'll put it on her and then just make this Barbie something new. But I have 1, 2, 3 Barbies and a Skipper left to do. And then that'll be it. I don't think I'm going to knit any more of them. I'm going to use some of the techniques I saw on YouTube and make them out of the socks and the denim and just do it that way, because knitting really gets hard on my hands. Once you get down to where you're closing it off at the top, it's really tough trying to close these off at the top. Once you start like reducing the stitches, it starts to get really small because I do these on circular needles. This way there's no seam. Okay, that's it for these guys. Oh, when I got done this one last night, I retied her hair and my daughter says, "Oh, you didn't have to do that. You just want to play with Barbies." I will admit, it's kind of fun sitting here dressing them up like little dolls. Yeah. Just because you're a grandma doesn't mean you can't sit and play with dollies. Okay, that's it for this one. When I get the last 4 done, we'll have a final fashion show. Bye. Okay, all done. Now, the last video, this Barbie had on that funky denim. And I had 2 socks, or a pair of socks from the hospital that had really cute paw prints on them. And I'm like, okay, we're just going to cut the tops off and make them little dresses. So I took off that crappy looking denim thing there and threw it out and gave her and her sister or best friend or whatever the same thing. So they each have dresses with the socks, and this is the top of the sock, and then I just cut it off the bottom part So I think these are really cute, so I didn't have to decorate them. They were already decorated. I don't know why they couldn't have given me more like that. Next time I go to the hospital, I'll ask for something with designs on them. Okay, the next one I did, and these are all sock dresses. These are the sock dresses. This one is similar to another one I did, only what I did was I flipped it around and made the top of the sock the collar and put her little armholes below, right below the collar. So that worked out really nice. I should have done that with the other blue one, but I didn't, and I don't have any socks left. The next one I did is, this is the whole stretchy part of the sock. So what I did was cut the foot part off. So I had a pair of socks that had, like, the whole top is stretchy. So that worked out good because this stays up really nice. So that's just a white sock top. And the last one is the other red sock. So this is the other red sock. The other one I used on another lady down there. So here's all the rest of them. So here's her. And I thought that really went good with the stripe in her hair. It was the red. Now here's the other red one that I did. And I did this one like the blue one, where I had the collar up at the top and put the armholes here. And this one I didn't do any adjustments to it. All I did was cut the arm sleeves out and it stayed up nice. This sock was perfect. And then here's the Bratz with the brown sock top. Now here's this blue one that I was telling you about. This is the same thing, only reversed. Okay, so this one's a little rough at the top, but it's kind of a unique look, I guess. I guess if you can wear holes all over your jeans, you can wear roughed up collars on your dresses. And then again, here's the little Tinkerbell with her skirt. And then I used the other sock of that pair and made a dress out of this Tinkerbell. And lastly are the first ones that I knitted. I only knitted 4. All the rest of these I did with socks, but this is the first one I knitted. And then I knitted the Archer girl, nice long dress. And then I knitted a little pink tutu skirt for Barbie, and the back was a little rough. It wasn't staying up correctly, so after I did the video, I ran a piece of yarn through there and made a little bow on the back. It tied that together. It looks nice in the back now. And Elsa. I might do the same thing with Elsa in the back here. I'm not sure. That's not too bad though. And that's it. So all of the naked Barbies now have clothes. Now I guess I will go put these all back out into Reagan's Barbie box. Okay, thanks for watching. Grandma or Nana is done making Barbie clothes.